Greetings everyone and welcome back to Hand of Fate 2, where in this episode, we're actually going to go back and we're going to try out an old challenge, because I know I have at least 2 items that get unlocked in this challenge. Now, we're going to start with Grieving Wounds. We need a high defense to help stop, reduce damage from the Ogre's devastating onslaught, and there will be dice. Okay, well, companion-wise, bonus dice would be quite nice. Also, a magic shield would be fantastically good. Melee tank with armor break. Okay, we're going to be starting with very low health, so change your companion will remove any cards from your deck that require your last companion. That's fine. I'm going to bring along Malaclips, because that magic shield is probably going to become incredibly important to us if we start with very low health. Okay, that'll do. Next up, Distressed Damsel, Hopeful Priest, Holy Relic, I wouldn't mind, Shrine, Arm Wrestling, good, Dark Alleys. Yes, I want to take any cards that have decent... Well, Malaclips, you know, the underneath. Come along then. We'll bring you along, that's new. Raider Prevention, One Drunken Night, Field of the Fae, Goblin Town, and the Maiden. Yes, the Maiden is a particularly good card, I feel. Field of the Fae, though, let's see. What can we take instead? Market Thief, always good. Lose gold, chance cards, lose food, trading house. We can't take any platinum cards. A winding trail. The Burrow. I'm not too big on the Burrow, honestly. Not too big. Cunning Man, blessed equipment, trade, blessed equipment. No. No, I'm not gonna take it. I'm not gonna ever go without it.
The appeal.
That's because you're not a tactical genius like me, dealer. Right, as for equipment, let's have a look. Bullseye New Ring, Imperial Helm. Let's have a look at you. Adds 2 max life after every combat against thieves or corrupted. It's not actually that good. I don't think we're going to be fighting corrupted in this one. Ruby Ring, Blessed Life. Gain plus 10 max life when you have more blessings than curses. We'll try our best to get that. Gambler's Jewel, obviously. We don't know what that one does. An enemy is randomly highlighted. If that enemy is killed first, gain plus 5 life. That is going to be incredibly important for us. That will be incredibly important. Do I have anything that gives any kind of a life? Let's keep looking through. Anything that gives life. Life. Valiant Aegis, eat less. I mean, that would be useful, I guess. Well, food isn't really going to help us too much. Could I take Odysseus' Charm? Could I take Odysseus' Charm into a place where I break Odysseus' Charm? Will the game have something to say about that? Because I think that would be fantastic if it did. Extra gold. Imperial Armor. Adds 20 max life while you have a one-handed weapon equipped. Ooh, might be okay. What? Pious Robes. Lose 1 max life instead of taking starvation damage. That might not be too bad. Let's see. Anything else? No. I'm not seeing too much in terms of things that will give me life, which is a bit of a shame. Tiger's Eye, reduced pain. Damage inflicted from pain cards reduced by 5. I mean, that might be useful, because pain cards would wreck me right now, but... That being said... do we have a helm? We've only got 1 helm. Okay, let's pick up another one as well, then. We can block, map reveal... Brimstone. After completing a Brimstone encounter, draw a game card. Mask of Holy Fortunes. Lord's Diadem. I don't really think that was a particularly useful one for me. On 1 failure card grows red during the shuffle in chance games. You know what? That one might not be so bad. Sure, okay, we'll bring that one along. Well, actually, no. We're going to be bringing along a helm anyway as part of this actual challenge. So let's not bring that then. Let's see. I'm really tempted. But I think I'd prefer to find out what that the new weapon is. I guess we could bring along Scorched Blade as an extra weapon card. Sure. As for supplies, Healing Potion restores 10 health when activated. Nice. The Battered Helm is something we want to bring along because this needs to be upgraded to the Blacksmith to unlock the token. And the Worker's Hammer ignores defense of enemies. The token is to get bash 40 Empire enemies as they block to unlock this token. It does a massive amount of damage with critical strike. So yes, I think that's a pretty solid starting weapon. The other one we could go with is Fine Sword, or even the Questing Mace, I guess. But for the most part, I think we've got a good setup here. No particular armor to speak of, but nah, well, we'll see how things go. Hopefully we'll do well. Now we have got Jousting Armor, and Jousting Armor has a token that will be unlocked with Strength.
How many people do you meet who bend rather than rise? Without strength, what is purity?
Indeed. There we go. Injury pain. You know what? If we only had that helm, I think it was a helm, or it might have been a ring that reduced that a little bit. The bitter taste of blood is the first indicator that you're still alive. Blind and disoriented, you make out a voice calling to you. A pair of hands shakes you upright. Wake up, coin slave! Coin slave? As you open your eyes, you see Malaclips leaning over you, looking worse for wear. Where are we? Doesn't appear that we have anything to see. As your head clears, a booming voice echoes out from the deep in the foggy marsh. Oh, where have you crawled, ghastly mice? Let your insides be gut and bones be crunched. You peer around the rock, and from the mist steps an ogre, 3 times as tall as a man and with a lumpen, vicious face. His one good eye darts about wildly as he surveys the area, hunting for something. The ogre grunts and scoops up a broken, shining trinket from the ground, splashed red with blood. Ruined with your dirty blood, wretched cut purses, riven in two. His great hideous face turns red. If thou listen, here, I will find the twin, then I will eat thine eyes. The ogre lifts his club and smashes a tree trunk in anger. The tree cracks and crashes to the ground as Draknar the ogre turns and disappears back into the mist. It seems your armor did little to protect against the beast, Malaclips says, examining you. You look down at your armor, a now tattered and bloody mess of metal plates and leather. We must seek out a smith and get it repaired. Because jousting armor is in the deck, strength will be harder. Jousting armor defense is reduced to 0. What? The armor is useless and the deck is harder? Mind you, I guess, if this gets better in the same way that our previous difficult deck card, I actually forget what it was. Was it a hammer that we upgraded? I think it might have been. I think it might have been a hammer that we upgraded. But nevertheless, this is going to be interesting. Malaclips grins as he holds his side, attempting to hide the severity of his injuries. Here, you're injured, eat. He throws you a medicinal herb bun. Weak to your bones, you gratefully take a bite. And the bread turns to ash in your mouth. You consume one food, but the food does not heal. With a sinking realization, you pull the other half of the ogre's trinket from your pack. Sure enough, you feel a wrongness emanating from it. Half of Adesia's charm. While holding only half, food does not restore life. This card cannot be discarded. A stab of hunger hits your stomach. There is only one thing for it. You must steal back the other half from the ogre that almost killed you. The closest town is Drapier, Malaclips whispers hoarsely. We cannot hope to defeat the ogre now. I realize that I meant to be hoarse. Summoning your remaining strength, you lift yourself to your feet and stagger to town. Well, things could be worse. Not much, but swamplands. After another day of rainfall, the marshlands swell into a swamp. Water and mud obscure the path ahead. As you press on, every direction begins to look the same. Okay. 15?
Back to the bones. I hope you have learned
Very
to
much
be their
not 15.
master.
Let us reroll. Hopefully we have. That is even worse. Super bad. Disoriented and slowed by the fog, the bog, you spend another day finding your way back to the path. As you scramble up the path, a booming voice echoes out over the marshlands. It is Draknar. Hi to thee, burrow little mouse. I can smell thy blood. Oh dear. Oh dear. So close, and yet so terribly, terribly far. Please not lower than 3. No! Why? You spend another day avoiding the ogre, and at last you find your way back to the path. Oh, that was terrible. One drunken night, oh thank goodness, you feel cold stone against your cheek. Head pounding, you open your bleary eyes. The unmistakable scrape of metal wakes you from your slumber, and you slowly take stock of your surroundings. I need food, because I'm going to run out of food a lot, I imagine. Oh my goodness. I also need a swig of my tea to give me strength. Good times, really. You know, just opening up nice and hard, I guess. Sure. Actually, ha 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 ha. No. Really. Ouch, that really hurt, actually. That really hurt. At least I had the sense to quaff some of this potion now. In fact, more sense to quaff more potion. There's gold down there, there's food over there. Okay, and what about in that direction? Just a little bit of food. But not past anything particularly difficult to navigate, so sure. Alright. And again. Thank you. I accept. Now we're going to go back this way. Because I would like to get the stuff on the other side. I'm not in any rush to get past you. Not yet, anyway. Nope. Ah! Why? Come on. No thanks. Over on this side. Nope. Honestly, I'm starting to think that going through the middle is the best option. Nope. That's very unfortunate. Those bloody trap cards, though. Extremely nasty. Right, we're going to have to go back as well. I fancy it's going to be better moving back up those traps than past those blades again. Yep. Yep. I'll just be going this way, grabbing this gold while I'm here. Thank you and thank you. And then we'll just slip past there. Then we will slip past here. And follow the spikes across. Okay, this is not so bad. One, and there's only one more. Thank you. No! Ouch! No! Ah, that's like the first time I've actually been hit by one of those things, I think. That is most unfortunate for me. Most unfortunate. But it's fine. It's fine. We still leave with more health than we came in with. Though it should have been a lot more health. Okay, well, I wonder if that was affected by the jousting armor. Those blades seemed particularly vicious this time. Regain full fame. Despite your stupor, you are no more worse for wear than the night before. You fumble in your haversack for something to eat. Happily, you have a half-eaten pasty. And try to find your way out of the... But that surely should not help me. No, we're going to turn back. We're going to explore the full level. Stirring in the mire. The sun's warm rays do little to lift your spirits as the mosquitoes and flies torment you. To avoid the swelling bogs, you press onto higher ground and happen upon an old road through the marshlands. To the left, you see a group of cloaked thieves blocking the road. The dealer reveals the next greed monster card. Alright. Okay. I don't like the silences. To the right, you hear the distant sound of a group of raiders squabbling in the northern town. The dealer reveals the next frost monster card in the deck. Shaman of Frost and Thor of Frost. I don't like any of these. Let's have a look. What we got? We've got a heavy weapon. Do we have any other weapon that we can use? No. Alright. That's not going to be good, but I'm going to say fight the raiders is the easier option here, because we've got a slow weapon. Against these, that's going to be especially hard. The hum of mosquitoes fills the air as you ready yourself for combat.
Your artifact is empty now and will be of little use to you here.
I know. I had to drink it because I got so drunk I ended up in a trap dungeon. I mean, who gets that drunk? My goodness. Okay, then. That is a fine-looking hammer. There are subtle weapons. There are weapons for delicate and skilled hands. And then there's this. Go forth. Thank you. Thank you. I will quickly just deal with the shaman. You deal with other stuff for now. No. Ouch. Okay, I guess yes. No. Thank you. No. Absolutely not. Not allowed. Go for it. There we go. I think... No, she is not down yet. Please be dead. Oh, thank goodness. No. Wake up now. There we go. Up and at him. There we are. Use your magic. That's right. And... Oh. Aha! You fool! You fell right into my trap. Oh! I almost fell into yours, though. Nope. Let's not let that happen, shall we? No! Ah, drat damn blast. And I almost got that ability. Please, shield. Oh, okay. Because I cannot take another hit like that. Not even once. Nope. Nope. There we are. Oof. Oh! Oh. Take that! Wallop. Oh, okay. Still got my shield up. Oh, that was nasty. I took 10 points of damage there. That was really bad. I can't afford to take damage like that. It hurts. With the raiders defeated, you notice some equipment hidden off the path in the mire. Perhaps they were guarding it. You slide down the bank to the treasure. Okay, 13. Come on, 13. Not good enough, I feel. Alright, well, we'll re-roll only this one because the others are already above average. There we go. Only just managed it, though.
A win here sets the tone for your challenge.
Indeed. Alright, let's see. What did we get? Archer's Bane. Okay. Against Empire, that's not too bad. Reflect 15 projectiles with a shield that can reflect. Or at least now we have a weapon that we can use with a shield. I'm not going to equip it. We're going to keep hold of it, though. There we are. I kind of feel that I want to camp and see if we can buy health. Let's see. Campfire. A spindly hag beckons you towards her shabby stall on the edge of the marsh's path. Malaclips wipes the sweat from his brow and gives a dramatic sigh. Trade. Buy food, buy equipment, sell equipment. What have we got? Scorched blade. Not particularly useful to me. Alright, well, we've got nothing here that we want. I mean, there's a bit of food, but I'd rather wait. Restores no life, so there's no point. Alright, let's see what we've got over here then. Arm wrestling. Quite a lot of gold on the table here. You encounter a competition of strength at a fair. A gold prize is available for the winner. Ordera Cassot slices through the murmuring crowd like a jet black knife. Your failure will be delightful, she says, winking at you with her golden eyes. Golden eyes as well? Oh no. 20? I somehow feel that I'm not going to win this one. I somehow feel that this is not going to... I can't win this one. I mean, I'd need an extra die or cheat somehow. A knowing smile lights up Ordera Castle's face. Just as expected, your failure is exquisite, she says with a smack of her lips. A defeat in the 6th round brings you a reasonable reward. Did I actually get money for it? You take the lesser reward for losing in the competition of strength. When you return, a new contest will begin. Wow, I still actually get money from that even when I lose? Madness. Very well, let's see what we've got. Approaching Draper's Gate, you notice a woman of enormous stature dressed in blue tunic and leather apron. 3 smithing hammers hang from her waist. The woman rushes forward and embraces you, burying you in her chest. The gods be praised, she cries. I thought you'd surely be dead. She releases you and looks you up and down. Look at you, she says before you can get a word in. That foul beast didn't hold back now, did he? She whips around to face your companion. Bard, she bellows, I told you to keep him out of trouble. You should know better than to steal from an ogre. Malaclip shrugs and winks, then winces from his injuries. As she pauses for breath, you seize your chance to interrupt. Ask about the jousting armor. Well, I'll be, Ariadne grasps. If it isn't the jousting armor, I dare say it's seen better days. You should take it to Anders. Ask who she is. Ask about the ogre. Draknar, she says, or Draknar the Mighty, as he is known, has lived in these parts for an age. Many have tried to fell the beast before, you two misfits, that's for sure, she explains, but few live to tell the tale. The ogre is notorious for ambushing travellers and traders alike. Not even Empire soldiers are safe from these parts. Accumulated a wealth of treasure plucked from his victims, including that cursed relic you now hold. Ask about the charm. She pokes at the broken ornament gingerly. Forgive me if I don't take it. The curse of Odysseus' charm only affects the wielder. If it makes you feel any better, the ogre is probably starving now too. From the looks of the silver work, this is an old relic indeed. Go on then, I guess I have to. I'm Ariadne the blacksmith's daughter, she says, surprised. We met at the Black Ale pub the night before you set off to steal Odysseus' charm. I almost broke your wrist arm wrestling, remember? As she pauses for breath, you seize your chance to interrupt. Continue on our journey. Ariadne shakes her head. One blow from Draknar's club would crush you. You won't survive it unless you get a good set of armor on you. Increase your defense in order to survive the ogre. Listen, I help run a traveling forge. It's currently headed here. Donk. There we go, King's Road. Come see us, and bring that tattered armor with you. I'm sure Anders will be keen to see it. The piece of Odysseus' charm weighs heavily in your pack. You wish to fling it into the mire, but some strange magic stays your hand. Starving and injured, you rest a while in town. And by rest a while, we absolutely do not. Stirring in the mire. The day's travel is slow and long. The sun's rays now gone, a chill fills the marsh. To avoid the swelling bog, you press on to higher ground and happen upon an old road through the marshland. To the left, you see a group of cloaked thieves blocking the road. Anarchist and 5 greed, not as bad. To the right, you make out a group of Empire brigands taking shelter by the side of the road. 4 of steel and Captain of steel. I mean, not great, but we're going to go with the Empire brigands because my weapon will be good against them. Mwahaha. I could, of course, use my my sword and board, but I prefer the hammer since I think the hammer needs to hurt Empire. Bash 40 Empire enemies as they block to unlock this token. Yeah, I think so. Right, okay. Let us go then. Malaclips, I really hope that you can give me a shield straight away. Otherwise, death is probably on the cards. I'm really low on health. And I haven't picked up my awesome helmet yet that will let me... Or is it armor? Either way, I haven't picked up something that's going to let me avoid a lot of damage. No. Ah, really? Oh, what an annoyance. Oh! Thank you, but I'd rather not die. No, thanks. No, absolutely not. Let's go and help Malaclips. There we go. Oh! Ah! Drat the bloody captain! I lost my shield to you way too early. Death! A blood stains the ground beneath the corpse. Well...
Take the battle to them
Drat.
time.
What do you mean take the battle to... I absolutely was! And then they brought the battle to me from behind. It was very, very unfortunate. But I do not accept defeat so easily. I do feel that Malaclips is probably one of the better companions to have here. That being said... No, I definitely feel that one of the better companions. Let's have a quick look at what we could change in our deck. I don't think that our encounters really are a problem, though. No, I think our encounters are fine. Let's see... Retha's Ire. We could... I am really tempted. Create an aura that lasts 60 seconds while active, +1 food from every enemy. I'm so tempted. But I really want to find out what Cow's Bane does. You know what? Fine. We'll bring it along and it'll be funny. Right. This healing spirits, I think, are well worth it. Let's have a look at what else we've got. We've got the fine sword that we don't know much about. We've also got questing mace. Defeat 20 empires to unlock this token. That is so much easier than blocking a load of empire. And yet I want to know what this fine sword is. So we're going to bring that along. Let's head out. Try again. We're going to run straight into another run. Because I just will not accept defeat. Some might say that I am a driven man. Others would just say I'm stupid or
I
stubborn.
have rather more knowledge of your history than I did when I ran the game from the throne of life and death. Much has changed since then. I have
Okay,
died
interesting.
and returned anew. I have crossed these lands even as you have crossed these lands. At times, our paths have crossed.
Really? That's interesting. The bitter taste of blood is the first indicator that you're still alive. We'll skip through much of this. Wake up, coin slave. Yes, that's what happened. The ogre. Oh, where have you crawled? Gasted mice, let your insides be gut and bones be crunched. I like voicing the ogre. Ruined with your dirty blood, wretched cut purses, riven in two. If thou listen here, I will find the twin. Then I will eat thine eyes. Especially the eat thine eyes part. I'm not sure why he wants to eat our eyes, but sure. It hasn't mentioned anything about Odysseus' charm. Very well. Very well. Our food is turning to ash. It makes me very sad, but oh well. Okay. I really hope we can find Odysseus' charm and see if that changes things. That would be fantastic. Right. Let's be on our way. Distressed damsel. We'll try to help the distressed damsel. Please help, she cries. I've been ambushed by a great ogre. Is there anything you can do? I like that card has changed. That's fantastic. Sure, let's go. We are not doing too bad, but you know what? I'm gonna re-roll the 3, even though odds are that's not gonna help me too much. Oh, actually, no, it did help me quite a lot. Very nice indeed. Thank you, the woman says as you help her from the carriage. Please accept this as a token of my gratitude. Amazing! You thank the woman and continue on your way. There we go. Wetland ambush. The Shaman of Frost. A slight rustling in the reeds is all the warning you get that your life is in grave danger. You are ambushed. Okay, well, it's only the Shaman of Frost, so we're going to see 1 Shaman and a few, like 2, I think? Or is it 3 raiders with them? Either way, we have a fine sword that I haven't seen the stats on because I was a derp and didn't check. Oh, never mind. There we go. Womp. Oh, that does look like a fine sword. Very fine indeed. Well honed and well worn. Very well. Really? I can't help but feel that you possibly shouldn't have come out here without your retinue. No. No, take it out. No. Stab. There we go. And now you're stunned, so I'm doing even more damage. That worked well, I must say. Though I feel it was a little unfair. We were fighting against someone who had no offensive abilities. Fine. With the raiders defeated, you search the area for supplies, and we find some food. Okay, this run is going much better, but let's go and check out that fine blade of ours. Oh, against Northerners, riposte deals 125 damage. So this is actually good against Northerners. Huh. Very well. Very, very well.
The ceremonies of death are often all that is left to the living, especially in times of war and chaos.
The town of Hull has been hit hard with an outbreak of corruption. The dead are piling the streets. The dead are piling the streets, the Empire captain says, rubbing her tired eyes. Oh, I mean, well, that's fine. I will pay good money for any bodies you gather this day.
You're given temporary custody of a horse and cart. Bells of bereavement have been braided into the horse's mane. You lead the carriage to the northern streets of Hull, ringing your bells and calling for dead. 16, that's quite a high target. Nevertheless, we got a good roll. I'm not going to re-roll the 4. Let's just hope for a 6. Nah, alas. Mourners help load the departed kin onto the cart. A few sad bodies are left on the street, alone. You have collected 12 deceased. You lead the carriage to the south of Hull, calling for the dead. 16 is the target. I mean, this is actually a pretty rough roll, honestly. Wow, that's terrible. Alright. Most in town look away when they hear the clanking bells approach. You collected 18 deceased. Having completed your circuit, you return to the Empire Captain for your reward. The Captain is grateful for your help, a gold coin for each body. I think that is fair. Okay, that's completely fair. But we have not yet unlocked that token. I need much better dice cards for that. No, we'll turn back. We want to know what's up here. Stirring in the mire. Fantastic. You avoid the swelling bog, you press onto higher ground and happen upon an old road through the marshland. To the left, you see a group of cloaked thieves blocking the way. Anarchist and a 4 of greed. That's not terrible. And to the right, you make out a group of Empire brigands taking shelter by the side of the road. Well, I mean, it's not great, but... Alright. Let's get a steel and 5 of steel. Do I have any particular weapon of worth here? I don't really. I could use my rusty weapons there against the thieves, possibly. I'm going to go for the Empire Brigands. My shield will help me block the muskets. And they're effectively just non-issues with the shield. The 5 of steel, though, a little bit concerned, I'll be honest. That one might be harder. Right. Shield, if you please. Oh. Right, okay then. Let's start work. There we are. No. Oh, come back here, you scallywag. No escape. Let's take you down as well. Please and thank you. Nope. Thank you very much. But no, rather you not. Let's go for a... Oh, drat, you're blocking. That was annoying. Oh well. Nope. Nope. There we go. Riposte, I approve of enormously. Oh, drat, lost my shield. There we go. Let's take you down. Nope. Thank you. Nope. Nope. Yes, please. Shield. There we are. Thank you very much. Let's go for an attack. There we go. That's what we needed. And you're done. Nope. Oh, drat. I tried to riposte, but it was a ranged attack. So really what I should have done is waited and blocked at the right moment. Yeah. Ooh, through the throat. Particularly nasty. Right then, let's have at it. Oh, there we go. That was a riposteable attack. Or rather, blockable attack, which I followed up immediately with a riposte. Okay. You know what I think happened in the first one? Is I was out of practice because I haven't played for a while. So it was all fingers and thumbs. Right, 13. Let's see what we get. Terrible. Come on then. Let's get something better. There we go. Oh. I approve. Yes! Yes? Has that affected it in some way? You successfully collect the prize and continue on your journey. Have we undone the badness and sadness? I mean, come on. It's clearly not fractured. Can you not see? It is awesome. I wonder. Let's just keep that equipped. And we'll see how things go. Actually, what does it do again? Food bounty. Create an order that lasts 60 seconds while active. Gain 1 food for every enemy defeated. Excluding undead. Don't really need it, but sure. Ariadne! Okay, let's quickly make our way through this. There we go. Ask about the jousting armor. There we ask. She is. Really sorry about that, Ariadne. Ask about the ogre, and then continue on the journey. There we go. Right. It'll be the furthest point from us, so that's fine. I've got 8 of 60 defense. I really do need that to be higher. Right. Let's move on and find out what we've got. Arm wrestling. We're not going to win. In the first round of the competition, your opponent is the diminutive Roland, a halfling from the tavern troupe of acrobats. Oh, really? We've started from the beginning? Oh, that sucks. Oh, well. Got to the 6th round as well. Try it. You take a reward from the person on the way out of the tavern. When you return, you will compete in the next round with a larger prize. Stirring in the mire. Very well. We've got thieves, anarchist, and 5 of greed. That's not terrible. And raiders. Berserker of Frost and the Shaman of Frost. That isn't awful. We're going to go for the raiders for obvious reasons. But it doesn't look like moving around is in fact healing us. Or at least I very much doubt it is. Actually, I will double check that. We're at 55. Huh. I didn't pay enough attention. My bad. My bad. We'll see though. Right then. Let's go ahead and... Gun your shield. Thank you. Don't want to fight you right now. Just take you down if we can. Oh. There we go, that's fine. No thanks. And we need to take you out. Stun. And follow up with lots of extra damage. Nope. And let's take you out, please. And thank you. There we go. Now I can actually take you down. Can I activate this? Yep. Now, let's go for the kill. Need a couple of kills. No, that is not a kill. That is an unblockable attack. And another one. Yep, that's not great. Nope. Ah. Okay, that's fine, actually. Since it did seem to work. Oh, scallywags. Nah, no. Why so much ouch? I disapprove. Disapprove of all of the ouch. No, thank you very much for that block. Oh, well, it's more of a disrupting attack. Okay, let's go with the main attack. Well, that was awful. We got kind of just caught in the middle there and took massive amounts of damage. I am not a big fan of that. Not a big fan at all. Oh, man. With the raiders defeated, you notice some equipment hidden off the path in the mire. Well, let's see if we can't roll 13. Not with rolls like that, we can't. That being... Well, no, we're going to re-roll both these dice. Even though 3 is better than most. There we go. That's a pretty good one. What do we get? But the Harvest Blade
Power is ultimately the measure of any empire.
Oop, I'm getting a call. I'll be right back. And I'm back. Sorry for that little break there. I had a business call I had to take. Right. Okay, so the Harvest Blade. Reaping Strike. Perform a powerful strike that causes 300% damage on a single target when activated. Gain +1 food if the target is defeated. After combat, receive +1 food if you complete 3 finishes. Wow. And Heavy. Bash deals additional damage to armor and enemies while they block. Susceptible to evade, cannot repulse. Does a lot more damage, certainly. Okay, well, that's marvelous. I'll equip that for now, and we'll see how it goes. Right, okay. Oh, moving on. Now, this is the thing. Do I gain health? No, I do not.
Mages are hard to eradicate at the best of times. We have our ways of hiding from the light.
I see. Following Malaklyp's cryptic descriptions, many of which involved borrowing farm animals, what? You arrive at the edge of a vast and lonely lake. There you uncover a cave entrance blocked by a stone door. Malaklyps, where are you leading me? Also, let's just switch this. Right. You must seek out Ira of the Vale in the underneath, the bard has explained, as you followed a frightened cow around the previous night. That's why he's seeking Ira of the Vale. Malclips drops his wine bottle nervously and forces a loud and hearty laugh, completely ignoring your question. The bespectacled ogre manning the door at the underneath doesn't look up from his book as you approach. 10 food items per entry, he grunts. Malclips scoffs. Robbery! If you're trying to hustle us, sir, I'll have you know that I can shoot lightning from my fingertips. The doorkeeper sighs. Times are hard for us, Mal. You'll see when you get in there. Fine. Malclips tries to wheedle his way in, but the ogre merely grips his club threateningly, and he desists. Well, that's kind of annoying, but okay. We can sort this out, Mal. It's fine. Use my artifact once. There we go. Actually, use it twice. There we go. Indeed, use it thrice. And then I don't have to worry about it anymore, and I can equip the other one. Now trade. Buy equipment. Still, no. Right, what we got? 3 food. And 1 food. Stupid expensive food, mind. Alright. Sell equipment. Do we have anything I wish to sell? Oh, and I guess I could sell this now it's empty. There we go. But it's not really going to do as much good. Okay, finish trading. Break camp. If I die of starvation now because of you, Malclips.
Good luck taking this token from me.
You sound drunk, actually. There you uncover the cave entrance blocked by a stone door. We'll go through the options we went through before. Right. Pay 10 pieces of food. The ogre places his book down, and with a mighty push, the stone door rolls open. A narrow tunnel takes you deep below the earth, opening into a vast limestone cavern. Twinkling on the edge of an underground lake lies a small shanty town, red lanterns lining the quiet streets. Malclips leads on. Welcome to the underneath, Conslave. Since that bothersome Empire edict, we've had to hide away in places like this. This used to be quite the hub of activity, but now he surveys the silent streets grimly. I guess the Empire is increasing its forces. A few mages eye you suspiciously as they pass by. Peruse the stores, enter the Devil's Ears Tavern, find Malclips' contact. Peruse the stores. Among the abandoned stalls, you find an ancient-looking shop front. Though red lanterns light you read Lelot's oddments, used stones, directions. There are also signs pointing out a path to curses, blessings. Lelot's oddments. Malclips sniffs and backs away. I'm not allowed in there after I stole all those stupid pebbles. He lets you go ahead. With a jangle, you enter the dusty store. You find it filled. Shelves, baskets, glass cases with rocks of various shapes and sizes. The wizened shopkeep, Lelot, peers over the counter at you. Inquire about used stones. Lelot lights up at the suggestion. He waves his wrinkled hand at his ways. You see baskets of giant boulders, smooth pebbles, and tucked away in the corner, a basket of rings. The shopkeep looks around fondly at the stones. What would you like to buy? Everything is 20 gold apiece. Buy a ring. 3 pink cards? Those old things, Lelot scowls. I would give them away for free if they weren't bound to me. I need your blood if you wish to take a ring. No. No, even though I really want to. Inquire about something else. Directions. Ask where the nearest trader is. Ask where the nearest fight is. Inquire about something else. No, I don't think that's going to help. There's only 1 card left. Okay. I'll return to the town square. That's a bit of a shame. Okay, Devil's Ear Tavern then. Oh, actually... yeah, go on then. Malclips breathes in a heady scent of berry wine, smoke and feathers. Ah, the Devil's Ears. My home away from home. He pulls out his lute and leads to serenade the pretty bartender. She tries her best to ignore him. You survey the bar. A group of burly ogres crowds a too small table. Meanwhile, a giant fleshy eyeball floats somberly by the window. Approach the floating eye. The creature watches you approach with interest. A smile breaks out into its knotted flesh at its base. Would you care to dance, small one? It asks solemnly. Ask what it is. The creature chuckles, and the fleshy tendrils on its underbelly shake heartily. The creature's eye is so large that it's difficult to tell whether it is looking at you or somewhere behind you. Sure, okay, I'll ask for a dance. It is a slow, circling dance, the creature humming an old harvest song all the while. After some interminate amount of time, the dance ends. Ah, the creature sighs. That took me back to my youth. The creature's eye is so large it's difficult to tell where it is looking. Okay, I'll ask to trade. This is an item that I kept from the last warrior I ate. It regurgitates an item onto the floor with a clatter. Scorched blade. Okay. What would you offer in return? Defiant sword. Inspect the equipment. Yes, this will be a lovely addition to my collection. Well, that was an upgrade. Fantastic. Flame Strike. Perform an attack that ignites the blade with fire for 8 seconds. Fire causes 165% damage to Northerners. Riposte causes damage to armor. Oh, actually, you know what? It's not actually that much of a better weapon, now that I think about it. I think the other one was... It did the same damage, but it had a higher damage during its critical attack. Though, I don't know. Setting them on fire for 8 seconds probably does... Oh, actually, no. The blade for 8 seconds does 165% damage. So, yeah, overall, you could probably work out more damage with that. Alright. Okay, I'm going to leave you be. Thank you very much. Approach the ogres. The ogres are arguing jovially about winnings. They seem to be caught in some kind of dice gambling game. As to play, ask about the rules. I'm going to buy a round of mead. The ogre sinks their drinks, they warm to you. The dealer reduces the dice gambit target by 2. Marvellous. Ask about the rules. He wishes for rules, does he? An ogre slaps another on the back, guffawing. No rules, just roll the dice. If the dice is bigger than a number I choose, you win. An old ogre clears his throat. You might want to know, sellsword, that we are playing for blessings. I don't have any blessings. So I'd probably take a curse. The large ogre throws you a dice and pulls out a shimmering skull containing the blessings you're playing for. Divine Providence. These cards will put back on top. The ogre exchanges looks and considers their empty mead glasses. This mead makes our wretched hearts soft. Go on then, roll a 16 and you can have it. I don't have a blessing to offer. No, this game isn't very fair. The ogres a bristle. One grips his club menacingly. He rises to the height of 2 men. You are quickly reminded that you are dealing with ogres here. It's fine. I gave you. You can just enjoy the mead. It's fine. Now, let's see. Let's leave the tavern. And then find Malaclip's contact. Malaclips leads the way through the dim, lonely streets to Ira's house. You can hear screaming coming from within. Oh no. A woman in robes adorned with silver ornaments greets you at the door. Merc said you were coming begging for help. Regardless, you are late. Malaclips bows with a grin. I have an illness. I'm hoping to purchase a cure. Ira of the Vale frowns a bit before nodding and letting you into her house. You enter the sitting room and the source of wailing is made clear. A man is locked in a cage, crying in fervid agony. Scores of corruption fester on his body. Without warning, she opens the cage and the man rushes at you. But with surprising strength, Ira subdues the mad, writhing creature. This is the mage, Gohan. He thought he could fight off the corruption, but he could not. Ira watches Malaclips carefully as Gohan's cries get more and more guttural. What should I do with him? The bard looks away, disgust and fear on his face. He appears close to passing out. She nods before turning to you. What will you do? He's already lost to the corruption. But is this perhaps the illness that Malaclips is trying to deal with? No, we'll try and kill him. Holds him down, you end the mage's life. With that dealt with, Ira begins tinkering at the tables, strewn with dead and shiny things. I do have a cure, but as you know, nothing comes free with our kind. She taps silver dust from a bottle. Save the stolen mage children for me, and I will give you the cure.
Okay.
Well done.
Was that the right thing to do? Ah. Those Empire bastards have taken them to some walled fort in the docks of the city. And you better hurry, Ira smiles at Malaclips. That illness can't be held at bay for much longer, I'd wager. The bard avoids her gaze. Ask what the illness is. Ira laughs. He hasn't told you, and it's not my place to say. But know this, friend of Malaclips. If he doesn't find a cure soon, you are in grave danger. Nonsense, Malaclips stands and stoppering a wine bottle nervously. And you better hurry, Ira smiles. Ask how they know each other. He was my lover when I was young and stupid, she says matter-of-factly. Nonsense! Malaclips, you're awesome. Why, I'm alluring at all ages. You'd be glad to have me still. Ira gives Malaclips a severe look, and he balks, cowering in his seat. Okay, we'll leave. Malaclips, you've led a storied past, I wager. Okay, let's leave the underneath. Ira of the Vale finds you again, just as you begin your ascent. Mal? The bard turns around. You catch a glimpse of hope in his eyes. She avoids his gaze. Take the children to the madmen near Frostford. They run an orphanage. I fear it is no longer safe here. Oh. Ominous.
Can you reach the end of this challenge before you starve to death? Time will tell.
Why do you sound so happy and also I've got no food? Malaclips, you've slain us. Very well, let's see what we can do. 15 is the target. Let's see if we can get that.
Back to the bones. I hope you have learned to be their master.
I know I'm exchanging a 4, and that might be a silly thing to do. Damn it! Okay. Starting the slowed by the bog, you spend another day finding your way back to the path. Your stomach groans, and another day without food. You take starvation damage. Oh. That's fine then. Feeling dizzy from the lack of food, you find the road again. You weakly trudge on, knowing you must face the ogre soon. Continue on. A column of smoke and a clang of metal are the first signs that you're in the right place. As you round the bend, you see the forge outside the gates to Blackwater. You spy your new acquaintance, Ariadne, assisting a blacksmith on the bellows. Ah, there you are, Ariadne, says with a smile. She moves her gloves to wipe her brow. There are two. These are the two that I was telling you about, Anders, she says to the blacksmith. I almost broke this one's wrist in an arm wrestle. Show Anders your armor, Ariadne insists. You lay the remains of your jousting armor onto the bench. It is barely holding together. The plating is dented and joinery frayed. I must admit, it's normally only horseshoes and farming equipment I mend these days. It's quite an honor to be working on jousting armor. Ari's father made this suit, you know. Ariadne scoffs and leads you away from the forge. We're heading to Cottonmore. Perhaps you should meet us there and see how it's coming along. Draknar will be hunting for you your half of Odysseus' charm. We should try and find what gear you can. Your Malaclips thank you and continue on your way. I have no food, but I have 10 golds. Let's quickly see if I can buy some foods. I can buy 1 foods. I approve. I accept the 1 foods. Also, have I got... Yes, I've got it equipped. Please give me a fight where I can turn people into foods. Right. Yeah, break camp. Ah, perfect. While crossing the stone bridge, you suddenly find yourself confronted by a villainous band. Terror Blight and Affliction of Blight. Oh. It's not quite what I wanted to fight, I'll be honest. Okay, Harvest Blade it is then. Double food potential. I approve. Standard fight, of course. You ready your weapon? Let's see what we can do here, then. That looks wicked. I like it. The Harvest Blade. In times of chaos, farming implements are often turned into weapons. Some succeed so well, they are not turned back. Shield. Thank you. There will not be any working out. Nope. You know what? Activate it. Can I? Yep. There we go. Now start walloping. 1, 2, 3,
4, 5, 6, 7. Nope. Thank you. And chop. That looked amazing. I really should have used it on someone I'd already done damage to then. Oh well. Nope. Thanks. But no. Not happening today. Let's just do a little bit of damage and then wallop! Ah, yes. Double shield, please. I'm not sure you get double shield, which is unfortunate. But oh well. Let's take you down if we can. Nope. And let's now see what we can do over here. Nope. And some more hacking, smashing, smashing, and hacking. More hacking and smashing. There we go. And... Oh, come on. I should have been allowed to do that. Oh well. We managed to make some food out of that. Damn, that's actually a pretty good combo though. You get an easy fight. Odysseus Charm plus that blade. 6 food. From none. Having spilled your enemy's blood, you search their bodies for anything useful. And again... Fevlin's Favor. An enemy is randomly highlighted. If that enemy is killed first, gain 5 life. Optionally, remove a card from each wheel gambit. Helm. Only one helm can be equipped at a time. I think this is great. Yes. And we gain 3 food as well. That was a pretty good all-round. Okay, as you press on, every direction begins to look the same. See what we can do. Yes! Take that! With some luck, you find your way to higher and drier ground. Back on the path, you continue on your journey. Ha 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 ha. Perfect. Your day's travel is slow and long. The sun's rays now gone. A chill fills the marshlands. The dealer shows greed. Okay, so greed slices and 5 greed. I'm not sure I want those. 4 of steel and the phalanx of steel. Huh. Well, there's no token here, but it is food. What else have we got? No, I think we're going to use this, sure. Okay, let's go. We'll try and get some more... some more food from this as well. See what we can do. We'll see what we can do. Alright then. Malaclips, want that shield. Like right now. Nope. Let's go. 1, 2, 3. Nope. Smash. 4, 5. Oh, wait. Who's the marked target? Ah ha 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 ha. I almost missed it. But I did not miss it, in fact. Ouch. It's annoying. Pow! Let's take you down if you can. Oh, no, thank you. Yes! Perfect! Perfect! Could not be perfecter. Except that. That could have been perfecter, I suppose. Nope. Malaclips. Why do you suck so bad? Nope. Let's just try to get a couple of hits in. No. Let's go for the easy one. Oh, there we go. Right. There we are. No thanks. I'd really like my mageling to be back up and fighting. I feel that it would help quite a lot, actually. Ouch. Nope. Ow, ow, that's bad. Right, come on then. Okay. Oh. Let's try and not get messed up, shall we? No, stop getting in the way. This is a gentlemanly duel, can't you tell? It's not very gentlemanly, I suppose. Oh, right. I would like to... Ah, drat. Okay, well at least we got 1 extra food from there. I would really like it if I could just hit you a little bit. That's 1, 3. Alright, up you go. 2, 4, 5. Ouch. That was really not worth it. I needed 1 hit and then roll. No! Roll around, not into. That is the opposite of what we need. Well, drink a health potion or something. I don't want to kill you yet. I want food from you. You know what? I should just kill you. It would probably be much safer for me. Oh, okay. 1, 2, 1. And go. We lost so much health there. So much health, but like no gain. Well, I guess we got a bunch of food, but it's not like the food is going to give me health. That was kind of awful. Kind of awful, I'll be honest. Alright, you slide down to the treasure. Let's see what we get then. 13 is the goal, and 13 is quite not what we got. Let's reroll both of these die. If only we rolled only one of them. That's fine. Just wanted you to scramble up the bank to continue your journey. Sorry, you lost your balance as you slide, knocking the item into the bog and losing it forever. Rip item. I am sure you were a great item too. Let's continue on the way. Ooh, a shrine.
Must. May you receive better results from them than I have in turn.
Well, you were a bit of a scallywag for a long time. You still kind of are. Bloodied and bruised from your adventures, you lean on a remote shrine high in the mountains. Learn of a. It is revered amongst the local peasants for its remarkable healing properties. You collapse before the shrine and beseech the gods to take pity on you. Come on, 11. That is not 11. Let's roll both of these. Come on, high rolls. No! 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 Naught but an ominous rumble answers your plea. You leave the shrine in silence as it begins to rain. Why do I suck so bad? Oh well, continuing on. You find the forge at the gates to the town of Cottonmore. A column of smoke bellows from the stack, and you hear the familiar clang of metal, Anders greets you as you approach. It seems like so long since I worked on something so fine, Anders smiles. It's an honor to finish a work that Ari's father started. He belts an armored plate with a hammer, but Imperial steel is fickle. You have to get the furnace just right temperature. The plate drops into a trough of water with a hiss. I'm heading to Evergreen in a few days. Meet me there and I'll have an update. You thank the blacksmith, and together with Malaclips, you continue on your journey. Wow, I can't upgrade my other gear. Painful. Goblin Town! Yes, yes, yes. Visit the Gold Mountain. You join one of the long queue of goblins waiting patiently for their gold. A dusty goblin wearing a pointy hat peers down at you from a tall bureau. He wrinkles his hand, clutches a quill over the scroll of paper so long that it cascades off the counter and onto the ground. Name? An ancient goblin slowly scratches your name into the parchment before scooping some gold into your waiting haversack with a long and giant spoon. There we go. There we go. Ah, my lord, I am rich. Rich beyond my wildest dreams. I'm not going to go there again. We'll explore Goblin Town. Oh, it's perhaps a bad idea. 4. No, it was 1. Crowd of buildings and goblins are stacked haphazardly on top of one another. Little pairs of pants hang from washing lines strung overhead. Emergency horns blare an alarm throughout the city, reverberating off the cavern walls. You pack your things in a hurry and head toward the nearest exit. You stop to assist an old, enfeebled goblin, lifting him over your shoulder for safety. Well, I mean, it's not awful. Let's camp. Trade. Equipment. Archer's Bane. For 45. I accept. Yes. Thank you. I'm not going to equip it just yet, but having it is useful. Buy food maybe. An extra 3 food for 15, sure. There we go. That's all I needed. Alright. Finish trading and in fact break camp. Okay. Let's see what we can do. 15 is the target. And we did fairly well. Actually, I'm only going to roll this one. Oh, dread. Just as well we got the food, I suppose. Okay. Spend another day finding our way back to the path. As you scramble up the path, a booming voice echoes out over the marshlands. It is Draknar. Hi to thee, burrow little mouse. Hi to thy burrow, little mouse. I can smell thy blood. 13. Come on, 13. Almost 13. Sure. Let's go. Yes! Alright. Let's see how this goes. With the luck on your side, you lose Draknar in the morose. And double back on the trail. You continue onward towards Evergreen without delay. Oof. Stirring in the marrow, good. Let's see what we've got. We've got Slicer of Greed and the 5 of Greed, and who else are we fighting? Northerners, okay. 5 of Frost and the Berserker of Frost. We're going to fight the Northerners, but what are we going to take with us for that? Scorched Blade, I fancy. Yes, yes, we shall. Okay, back we go. And fight the Raiders. I really can't afford to take any hits. Marclips, please keep me safe. I'm not sure we're going to be able to do anything with the Ogre, as we are. Shield, shield. Right, of course. Oh, thank you. Let's just take you down if you can. Oh, nope. And Fiery Sword of Doom. Oh, fantastic. Nope, thank you. Oh, yes, this is so much better. Nope. Nope, again. Oh, actually, doesn't matter because my shield blocked me taking damage, so it didn't break my cube. There we are. Nope. Thank you. But no. Fiery Blade. This weapon is fantabulous. My lord. Also, could you please get up? Thank you. You're welcome. At least you say thank you. I do wish that I'd managed to, ow, drat. I was gonna say, I do wish I'd managed to use my weapon a little bit more there, but okay. Nope. Can I get a shield? Thank you. I feel much better with the shield, you see. Almost managed that entire fight without taking any damage. But that one damage, 9 health. I only had 20, it's almost half my health. With the Raiders defeated, you notice some equipment hidden off the path. Okay, let's see. 13 is the target. That is utterly terrible. That is even worse. How could you be worse? Okay, well, I am super disappointed, yes, but whatever. Let's see what we've got. One drunken knight, yes, okay. Into the, who is it who goes around kidnapping drunkards and stuffing them in these trap dungeons? Because I can't imagine I always wander here myself, because I always end up in a place, like, come on, if I was that drunk, how on earth did I get here? Food, and something I'd rather not have to walk past. Okay, this way it is. Thank you. And once again, thank you. You know, just taking a nice leisurely stroll. Cut. And back over. Right, let's have a watch down this way. Nope. Let's take things a bit more carefully, shall we? Grab the gold. Let's have a wait. We're in no great rush. One. There we are. I think that's everything, is it not? Yes, it is. Good. Don't want to have to go past that, unfortunately, so we're going to go back the other way. Yeah. Oh, actually, they're on both sides. Drat. Not sure if this is the better one to go for. This one seems to have the least amount of problems with it, though. Right, go. And roll. Woof. There we are. I'll quickly pick you up. Thank you. And out we go again. Roll. So slow. There we are. Okay, not too bad. Managed to get everything in there. Didn't take any damage. Not so bad at all. And you know what? I've just realized the last couple of fights I haven't been killing the people who were marked. What a derp. What a derp I am. Continue on. Right. You find the forge at the gates of the town of Evergreen. A column of smoke bellows from the stack, and you hear the familiar clang of metal. Anders greets you as you approach. The armor is almost complete, Anders says, trying hard to hide the pride in his voice. I don't suppose Ari told you this, but the jousting armor was the last thing her father worked on before the blacksmith shakes his head. It does not do well to talk of such things. Meet me at Braden in a few days, and the armor will be complete. You thank the blacksmith, and together with Malaclips, you continue on your journey. Oh, let's hope we live that long. It would be nice. It might end here. Okay, we've been out.
Your artifact is empty now and will be of little use.
Can't equip anything else, so my fiery sword is not necessarily going to do a great deal of damage to them, but it might actually still do decent damage to our enemies here. We'll see. But I'm going to need that shield. I'm going to need a lot of luck, I fancy. Let's not be anywhere near that cat thing, yeah? That's fine. I accept it. Nope. That's one down. Nope. 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 Don't want to deal with that at all. I want to be over with Malaclips, thanks. Right, there we go. Nope. Thanks. Nope. Absolutely not. Get up, Malaclips. Nope. Aha! Please, don't die, Malaclips. Right, there we are. No! I will die soon if I am not very careful. No! Nope. Thank you. You know what? I need to be over by Malaclips, where there is a shield waiting for me. Malaclips, why? Why there? Thank you. That'll do. Yeah. Let's just try and avoid dying. I think that would be the best thing, really. Avoid death, where possible. Death is bad. Ouch. Goodbye, shield. We knew each other for such a short amount of time. But I loved you well while we knew one another. Oh! Should have tried to block. I had a shield. Should have tried to block. Way too close. You can dodge from farther away because the projectile takes time to get to you. Must you laugh? In time you will gain
the skills you need.
Ah, you scallywag. Scallywag, at least we got something. For convincing Ira to help Malaclips, the stolen ones. Okay, well, it's not a bad run if you make progress and unlock tokens, but we were so close to unlocking the jousting armor token. So close. But that's where we're going to wrap up this episode. 2 failures is enough for me. In the next, we're probably going to try again, probably with a different set of cards, though. Now that I know that pretty much the blacksmith is entirely focused on the jousting armor, we won't take the helm with us. We'll take something else. But I do hope you enjoyed the episode, even, you know, failures notwithstanding, and will be joining me for the next. But until then, and as always, do take care, everyone.